And now we are going to finish the outfit. I will want to start with finishing the skirt because we don't have a generator for that one in this pack, and I will have to adjust the skirt that I'm wearing, the red one. I will stand on the post stand like this so I can work better on this skirt. What I want to do is I want to use the pattern, the geometrical pattern that we have made on every other lace panel, and I want to remove the panels that are in the middle, so I get only half a skirt on top and the satin one shining through. So while wearing it, because then I know which ones I want to texture with that geometrical pattern, I click Edit Linked Objects, and the one in the middle will go, so this one will be the first one to texture, and I can hold the Control button and edit any other. So this is one, and this is one, and that is one. And then go around and see, this is one that I want, and this is one that I want, and this is one that I want, and one more. That is this one that I want. And then when it is okay, they should all be selected, and I will drag in the skirt texture. And yes, indeed, see, every other panel is now in the proper texture. We had changed this into 2 horizontal and 3 vertical, and the horizontal offset is going to be 0.25. There we go. This is how we had it in mind. Now I can take this down. I can take my skirt off because I want to remove the lace parts in the middle, and I can't do that while attached. So when it is on the floor, I rest it on the floor. I will again select Edit Objects, and now select only the lace ones. So again, hold the Control button and click the lace buttons. And have them all selected. Yes, now they're all selected. And now I press the unlink button, and if it is okay, all the lace ones are now unlinked. So if I click on the skirt and I lift the skirt, I leave behind the lace ones. No, I left one here, edit linked, click it, unlink it, and close it, open it up, and here is only the linked one. The rest of the skirt is without the lace pattern, so I can take it back into my inventory, remove the one that still had the lace patterns, and wear it. Look, this is what I had in mind. Beautiful. I can remove the lace panels, of course. And what is now left is the arm ruffles. So I will have to use the arm ruffle generator again, and now make arm ruffles that contain the skirt texture and the red satin. So let me start by resing what I need. I'm going to res the arm ruffle generator. Let me sort it by name. Yeah, oh, it is sorted by name. Here it is, arm ruffle generator. And I will build 2 prims here, one for the for each panel, and I use the panel maker scripts that are here. So this is the lace panel maker script, and this is the satin panel maker script. So let me drag in this one, and let me drag in that one. This is the lace. It has to be red, not gray. So let me search for the correct texture. Here is the satin purple. This is the satin red. I will not use this texture tab because it is a multiple texture. There are here on the sides, it's transparent, so I will only drag the color to the outside and drag the color to the inside. The same goes for the lace. I don't need the lace anymore, but I want to use the texture that I made myself, which was the skirt texture. I also will drag that to each side of the panel. You can see now this dark line is in the middle. I don't want that. Let me set the offset correct. The offset should be here at 0.25. There we go. Now I can see it is already almost correct. It's almost correct. I want this to be a little bit smaller, like this. Look, this is perfect. The shades are now on the side, and it is more or less square here in the middle. Good. I can both pick those up, take this one and take this one. I go to my arm ruffle generator. I hit the go button. I give permissions. Don't forget to give permissions. I open the tab of the generator on the floor, and I go to my recent objects and drag in object and object 1. There we go. I can hit create, and there my ruffle comes, and I hit link to make it into one object. And now I can tell you that I am planning on altering this this arm ruffle a little bit to make it more medieval, and I'm going to show you how to do that. There we are. It's all done. I can remove this one. I can delete it, and I can delete that one, and this one I will take in. Here is my arm ruffle generator. Now I need to stand on the post stand. I'll take away the skirt for a bit, and I'm going to attach this arm ruffle. I have only one, but because I'm going to prepare one arm ruffle first and later on copy this one, I'm going to attach it to the forearm. So I cannot copy the position from the existing arm ruffle because that was attached to the upper arm. This one is going to be attached to the forearm, right forearm in this case. Okay, it is a bit strange, but it needs little alteration. I just have to turn this one a bit and turn it up and turn it up a bit, and here it is the correct position. Yes, but I said I was going to alter it. Yes, and in order to do that I want to have myself posed with my arms next to my body, so this arm ruffle is going to be exactly straight. What I want to do is I want to prolong the ruffles on the back and make this go into a line to the front. And I will start adding linked parts. I will start changing the satin ones, so I click only the satin ones, and then I can click stretch or hold Ctrl Shift, which I will do. I will hold Ctrl Shift, and this has to be this long. Now the other one is going to be a little bit less, and this one is going to be a little bit less than that one, and just make this into a nice curve. Adjust it a bit because this one stays as it is. That is the one on the front. Isn't going to be any longer. Now let's see if this is about the curve that I like it to be. Yes, this is it as I want it to be. Now it is easier to detach it and to res it on the floor. Turn it upside, turn it upright. There we go. Because now we can see, more or less. Don't get in too close. See, if you get in too close, the panels will start wriggling in front of you and they will drive you crazy. Add linked parts, and now move these ones to about the same length as the one on the other side. This is more or less something that you have to do on your feeling. It isn't that precise. See? And this one is in the middle. Now it is a nice cascade, and now I'm going to adjust the ones on the top as well, because they have to follow the cascade that I have made with the satin ones. The satin can just peek out a little bit, like it was on the original one. Almost done. And this is the last one. There we go. This is exactly what I want it to be. I will rename this one now on the General tab. Vintage arm ruffle, right. Hold the Shift key. I can copy the whole ruffle and call this one left. And now I can pick them up. Take and take. And you see here left and right. I am still on my post stand, and let me see if the right one still, if I double click, yes, it still is okay. And the left one I will say attach to left forearm. Here it is. This is very odd. Attach it. See, it has to turn to the top and see if it is more or less on the same height. Oh yes, it is. Perfect. Now go back to my outfit and wear my skirt. That's it. Stand up, remove the post stand, and listen, how is that? And can't you just see me standing here in a medieval scene, about to enter my castle? This is the medieval gown that we both made, and that is different from the one that was. And I hope you have learned a lot from watching my videos. And if you are interested in seeing more tutorials, like how to create a good vendor system, then please go and have a look at the next tutorials. Thank you for watching.